The review of effect number 6, the district agrees with that item. And you'll find the district agrees with a lot of this, so
That's good.
we're not too far apart.
Yeah, that's good.
And some of it, you know, the intent is there, so the district's not meaning to hide, but it's good to get it out there in the language and there'll be no questions about it. And also some of the things we haven't done. We haven't done an entrance audit, an entrance conference, an exit conference, an evaluation. Our evaluation is, if you like it, you're back next year. If you don't, we'll go off for an RFP. But we can get a more formalized process, have the CBOC and district involved. So anyhow, on number 7, reviewed the CBOC annual report in terms of the compliance with a code section, and we agree with that. And also, Mr. Younger referred that the numbers were incorrect, and I've been asked by the person in charge of the annual report to check those numbers, make sure they're correct. But I have no problem with the auditor taking a look and making sure that we didn't make any errors. On items 8 through 11, they're new this year, and the district has no problem with the auditor reviewing those. But you've got to remember, this will be going forward. It's not a backward viewing. You know, when a law's brought in, you don't go back and say, oh, this was terrible. But I know for a fact from all the presentations I've been to at the board, we've never exceeded the 4-to-1 ratio. And we've had some capital appreciation bonds in the past. And we're going to try our best not to have any in the future. So on items 8 through 11, we agree. On items 12 through 13, I don't think the district's ever had any problem with the auditor going to the Board of Trustees, the CBOC, or the CBOC Audit Committee as requested. So we have no problem saying that. Now, there is one problem. I do have, literally, there's 2 issues that I have, and the next 2 issues. To deliver the audit reports as follows. We're not doing half-year audits. Nobody does that. I mean, literally, you audit for a year, and Mr. Younger's concern was that, okay, they're not going to be in the district, things could be going on, but actually, they're going to be in the district all throughout the year because they come and do interim work in May normally. They'd be coming in July to go over the findings. They'd be back in October to do the final, and then they're back in January, I would hope, at the latest, to do the interim report. So they'll be constantly in touch with us. And it's the one thing that drives me nuts, literally, to think that, you know, when we do a half-year audit, because I had a couple of CBOs from other districts saying, you know, why are you paying so much? And, you know, they kind of laughed at us. And but Mr. Younger's right. Sometimes it's not the expense, it's what you get out of it. But I think it is not a good use of bond money to do a 6-month audit. And I don't know of any entity that's done one.
Okay.
And I was in public accounting for 5 years with PricewaterhouseCoopers, and like I said, never, you know, in my entire time there. Now, number 16 is asked for a review of the status information, findings, recommendations, and concerns by Total School Solutions for fiscal years 2003 through 2013. There's a problem there because the new performance auditor, if it's not Total School Solutions, will be able to do that for 2013 because they can get the work papers from Total School Solutions. But Total School Solutions does not have to reveal the work papers from 2003 to 2012, and to go back and literally they'd have to do an audit of the findings, which would be in the range of $75,000 to $100,000 a year. And also, auditors are supposed to.
Is that equivalent to $1 million?
10 times 100 would be $1 million. But the thing is, like, auditors, when they have findings, are supposed to either the district takes care of it or it goes from year to year. And for the few years since I've been on the bond, we had a problem with signatures for 2 years in a row. And it appeared both times 2 years in a row. And we worked very hard, we got it off the 3rd year. So there was no findings about signatures. But that's the way it's supposed to be on every item. And I know that hasn't been in the past, and I will agree with Mr. Jett, you know, that the items need to be more clear-cut, and the firm we're considering is more a traditional CPA firm, whereas they are the firm that findings, recommendations, and the district has to clear that finding or it comes up again. It's not, the firm we had before was just a performance audit firm, and they've kind of evolved as the whole field has evolved in auditing. So, I mean, literally, the recommendation of the district would be not to do that because it's very expensive. And really was on our previous auditor for those 10 years to bring those findings forward each year, you know, if they weren't implemented. But